everyone, I'm Kendall.
Chrissy!
Livy! And we're back. It's been a while. We took a really long hiatus. School and break and all that and work. But we're back to do chapters 21 through 25 of My Immortal.
Oh boy.
Before we start, is it alright if I make a shout out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, hi everyone. I would like to make a shout out to my wonderful cousins, Chelsea and Itana, and my wonderful grandma, Judy, who is watching and listening and loves us so much.
And surprisingly doesn't give her a lecture for all of the language involved.
My grandma so would. She's not that cool.
All of my grandmothers would as well.
We love you.
Alright, chapter 21, author's note. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not muffled if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that bitch Ravern, cause it fuck you preps.
But there were fans again.
Whoops, saws, Raven, fangs for to help. BTW Transylvania rocks frad. I even got to go to the castle where Durkola was flimed.
Oh no.
Alright. Oh no. Okay. Later, we all went in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you fucking bitch, he shouted angrily. He stated to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I stated to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide.
How do you run in a suicidal way?
I don't know, maybe maybe, you know, like you run over the edge of a building, you know, you run into a lot of stuff.
He's gonna commit suicide, got a knife in his hand and a gun in the other, and it's pointed right at him.
It's okay, Annabee, said Vampire comfortably. It'll make him feel better.
Oh, yeah. We'll die! Wait for it.
You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? Or want you, I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come, he began to cry. Tears... You okay?
Please come!
Come here, now!
Tears of blood came down his pale face. Pale as in the bucket. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophone, then fuck off. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility coke. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, fuck you, you preppy little poser son of a fucking bitch, Vampire said under his breath.
Anyone there?
No! No! Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted way. Excuse me, who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? He asked. Filth nodded. And then, Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as, Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak. First off, it's a cloak of invisibility, so how would he see the cloak?
And I see communion once again, taking of the cloak.
He yelled, but it was too late, because now we were ruining away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay? I guess, though, Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't that depressing? On the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock on the door, and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school.
Okay, Draco is such a wimp in this story. He's
I know,
crying all the time.
You know, he's kind of a wimp in the books and the movies. And
But is he
watch
crying?
But no, he doesn't cry. Real men don't cry.
Real men don't cry.
Alright. And this is chapter 22, author's note. STFU, prep stuff flaming, okay, if you do not lick it, fuck of, I know, it's Mr. Norris, it's, Raven's fault, okay. You suck. No, just kidding, Raven. I fucking rock preps, or you fucking rock preps suck.
Rock
Right.
preps?
But we're not props because we took the quiz And it said that we never should have taken the quiz.
And look at me. I'm Gothic.
Sadly. But we can bash all we want. Tara gave us permission.
Yay! All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black, lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped.
Lacy
That's
pajamas.
comfortable leather pajamas. All around in your coffin, struggling to breathe.
Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it, and black Gothic boots that was attached to the top.
So under the top, she was wearing a skirt.
Maybe she means like, this is on top and then this is under, and then...
But, wouldn't it be like around her waist, or she was also wearing...
Who knows? Maybe like it's like how like on a garter belt it's around the waist but then it like goes over and then it like clips. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Well, you're trying to defend her. Gosh,
Yeah.
why'd you go Gothic?
Because this story
Don't
speaks to me.
conform. Don't conform.
Vampire was wearing a black or a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looks just like E. Gerard Way, and almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looks like Joel
Almost.
Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight... Wait, didn't they
We already
talk-
know what she
Oh,
was.
no, that was Willow, sorry.
Oh, right.
Okay. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy Gothic dress that she had ripped so it showed off all her cleavage with a white apron that said bitch and other swear words and NCR lyrics on it. Kind of like one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny, was there too. She was weaving a ripped Gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and had a lace-up top thing and black pointy boots. So were
who
Crab and
Jenny
Goyle. So Crab and Goyle
Jenny.
are also wearing this dress. It turns out that Darkness, Diabolo, Crab and Goyle's dad was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists with a razor. He had raped them and stuff before too. They all got so depressed that they became Gothic and converted to Stanism.
Wonder who.
Okay, so does this mean that Diablo, Crab, and Goyle are all related? Because Diablo
And
is supposed to
Darkness.
be...
I'm guessing.
Because Diablo is supposed to be Ron,
Yeah.
and who's Darkness?
It's Jenny. Some person named
Ginny.
Jenny.
I think she means Ginny. Either way, Crab and Goyle and Ginny and Ron are not related.
Is it the two brothers of Ron?
No, Crab and Goyle are Draco's cronies, remember?
No, I don't run.
Alright. Well, either way, I'm surprised that they have this new religion, Stanism.
Dan.
OMFG, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? Enemy, something is really fucked up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my fucking clothes on first, I shouted angrily. It's alright, we have to go now, and you look kawaii anyway. You're so fucking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said, smiling, but you have to
You
tell me
guys
why you're all
say
being
kawaii.
erective. I will, he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow and white foundation. Then I came. Okay. We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. A fucking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hillary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her.
She was just standing right next to them all of a sudden. Came out of nowhere.
Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudged was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily, but we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school, and her name is Enemy, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I guess. Okay, first off, Harry Potter is the only one who can kill Voldemort. It says so how many times in the book?
An American
really?
story.
is unforgivable. My Immortal is the fourth unforgivable curse. Chapter 23. Author's note. Dut da fuck up, bitches. You're just jealous cause I get 10,000 reviews. Thanks to Raven for the help and telling me about the books. Girl you rock. Let's go shopping together.
She told her about the
I don't think anyone really told
Box.
you about the books. Maybe you were aware that they existed and, had a loose idea of who some of the characters were, but I don't think you've ever read these books.
no possible. But man, I wish I had 10,000 reviews.
I wish I knew what that was.
Me too.
And I'm sure whatever they were all framed. Not actual, positive. We love this.
I know. The door opened and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledore and Rumbridge sawed us. Mr. Wayne, what the beep are you doing? Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore blared at her. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. She means, hi everybody, come in.
Mr.
can't
Ravenway? Who's Mr. Ravenway?
They can't come in.
Someone just
sawed them.
rang the doorbell. It'll be just a second. We'll pick this up again.